Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle headed to the southern border to make political points about migrants crossing into the U.S. Well, both sides are calling for a change as facilities become increasingly overwhelmed. CBS News correspondent Deborah Alfarone reports from the White House.
Ted Cruz led 12.5 Republican senators on a boat tour along the southern border in Mission, Texas. They also toured a facility for migrant children, and several senators released photos of their visit, calling it a humanitarian and public health crisis.
The American people have a right to know what is happening here.
Around midnight, they climbed through brush in Hidalgo County.
See the flashlight?
Republicans say migrants are crossing into the U.S. at a much greater pace because President Biden put an end to hardline immigration policies.
Ending catch and release, making sure people with legitimate claims get to present them to an immigration judge, I think should be a priority. And then perhaps we can begin to look at other parts of our broken immigration system.
A delegation of Democrats also came to Texas to visit a facility in Carrizo Springs for unaccompanied children found crossing the border.
We're here today to find solutions. We're here today to go back to Washington and offer recommendations for how this process can be improved.
At his first official news conference, President Biden remained unapologetic about ending the immigration policies of former President Trump. He blames the surge on the time of year.
The Border Patrol confirms it's not sending back migrant families with children younger than 7. That amounts to around 1,900 people every day, including 500 children traveling without adults.
The majority of adults are being turned away. Our policy remains the same.
The Border Patrol is only legally allowed to hold children in its facilities for 72 hours, but it's currently holding some a week longer. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, the White House.